James Hollingshead here, IFBB Pro Bodybuilder and Cage Muscle Athlete. Follow me today as I go through my nutrition protocols with the supplements that Cage provide. Also find out when and why I use such supplements and how they aid me in my training and help me progress and become a better bodybuilder all in all. Welcome to my house, guys. We've got a great opportunity today to go through supplementation. So today we're going to cover basically my vast usage of supplementation, when and why, the amounts, you know, everything that you need to know, the details, timings, etc, etc. Something I get asked a lot, and it's hard to say, it's easier to film. So as I'm filming, I can say, and then you know exactly what I do and when I use things. You don't have to use things exactly how I use, and you don't have to use the exact products I use, but this is just an inside look of how I like to use my supplements. So today, that's the plan. You're going to follow me around. We're going to train, so you're going to see my morning stack, you're going to see my pre-workout nutrition, my intra-workout, my post-workout, and then some explanations of when and why I would use other certain supplements as well, because some are sporadic in the day depending on what the day is. So yeah, we're going to get started with actually my pre-workout meal. So I'm going to make that now, and that contains one of my favourite products on Caged. So let's get cracking. First things first. I'm going to have myself 8 ounces of coconut water. We're going to mix that with the Caged Muscle Whey Isolate, 1 scoop, so 25 grams of protein. And then I mix that with my Pro Nutro, which is a South African cereal, which is high in protein as well. So there's 20 grams of protein in that, and the amount I'm going to use, which is 150 grams of the cereal. It's a wheat-free cereal. Obviously the isolate is micro pure, so very, very digestible with basically protein digesting enzymes in there as well. So it allows for like just absolute great consumption, digestion, uptake. So pre-workout you want something that's not heavy, because bearing in mind you're going to go and train. So if all the blood's in your stomach for too long, training's going to be difficult. So the Whey Isolate is the perfect candidate for the pre-workout. So this is essentially my pre-workout meal. I'm going to make it, going to eat it, and then enjoy it. Alright, so moving on from there, we're going to move on to my pre-workout nutrition. Pretty simple, nothing crazy. Pre-caged. This is the new orange crush flavour. Just a great all-round pre-workout. You can add things to it if you want to make it a little bit more potent in certain aspects, but for me personally, that in its standard state is enough. High citrulline content, good pumps, good caffeine in there from the green bean coffee. So I don't want anything super strong, I just like to get a good pump and feel stimulated. So the pre-caged, 1 scoop, that is all I need, literally. Fantastic pre-workout. We're going to move from the pre-workout over to the intra-workout nutrition. So intra-workout for me is all about starting the recovery process before you're even out of the gym. Because ultimately you're in the gym, circulating a lot of blood, getting a pump, pushing nutrients around. So you might as well optimize that window of opportunity by using ingredients that are going to help aid recovery before you leave the gym. So what I like to do is first and foremost make sure performance is at its peak. Performance being at its peak requires good creatine. This is our new creatine, CreaClear. Basically it's a capsulated form, so it's not capsulated in form of capsules, but the actual creatine molecules are capsulated. Citrulline, one of my favourite products, precursors to arginine, and it's great for pump. Good blood, nitric oxide, vasodilation, so it helps. Hydrocharge is our hydration complex, which is basically your electrolytes. It's also flavoured and tastes great. There's also a antioxidant formula in there as well, so you've got your greens, which we have the new amino synergy, which is obviously my essential amino acids. So essential amino acids are going to encourage muscle protein synthesis. So without that happening, without that occurring, you don't start or trigger the anabolic response of. This one is the non-caffeinated version. We have a caffeine version as well, so if you like caffeine, you can use that. And then glutamine I like to use for numerous reasons. Number one, glutamine depletes very quickly in the body, even though we have an abundance of it, so you do have to replenish it. So yeah, that's my intra. I'll add some simple carbohydrates to there, some honey branch, cyclic dextrin. But other than that, that's the main components. And all in all, it's a very, very good intra workout. post-workout. Nothing too heavy, quite simple, easy to digest. So we're going to have a scoop of the re-kaged, which is whey isolate, creatine HCl, beta power, fermented L-glutamine, additional leucine. So it's basically just a very, very good post-workout protein, relatively low in carbohydrates and fat. I'm going to add a scoop of L-glutamine. I'm going to add an additional scoop of branched chain aminos, and I'm going to have that with basically 10 rice cakes with light jam. So it's basically just nice simple sugars, protein, and some additional kind of anabolic aids. So yeah, really simple, nice and light. I'll be ready to eat again in probably 90 minutes or so. So this is just fast acting. It's going to get me recovery very, very quickly. So again, just up in the branched chain aminos because the high leucine content. Leucine's obviously responsible for triggering muscle protein synthesis. So the best time really, I think, to supplement branched chains is just additionally throw them in after your workout. So this is the strawberry lemonade flavour. Shake her up. Get my rice cakes ready. That's it. Okay, so the final product that I like to use is the caged casing. So this is a casein isolate. It uptakes really fast, but then what it does is it passes through the stomach lining quick and then digests and releases the protein nice and slow. So the perfect time to optimize this product is before you go to sleep. I have this just one scoop before bed with about 6 ounces of lean turkey, but I'll mix this with 2 tablespoons of a nut butter just to get the higher fats, because I like to have some fats, low carb, high protein before bed. So yeah, 1 scoop of this does the job, gives me 25 grams of protein roughly. Tastes really good, and when you mix it with nut butter you can just make like a little paste, and it's almost like a satay, so I can have that with the chicken or I can have it separate basically. So it's really up to you. Versatile as hell. You can actually cook with this. You can make protein pancakes. I've seen we have recipes on the Cage Muscle channel, so if you want to check that out, you can make protein pancakes. Chris Geffen's made quite a few different variations. So all in all, very versatile product. And again, you don't have to only use it at night. If you're someone that knows that you're going to go for a long stint without being able to eat, so for example, if your job requires lots of physical activity and no breaks, this is the perfect supplement for you. You can have a high dose, maybe 2 servings, so you get 50 grams of protein, and you're going to have like a 6 to 8 hour release window of amino acids. So it's perfect for someone that's on the go and doesn't get much time to stop and eat. So yeah, brilliant product, tastes great, probably the best casein out there. So worth checking it out as well, guys. I'm James Hollingshead. Thank you for joining me. Cage muscle athlete, IFBB Pro Bodybuilder. That's the insight of what I do with my supplements for the day. Hopefully that helps you out, gives you an understanding of where you need to put your products and when to use them. Any questions, guys, hit us up below. Happy to answer, happy to help. And that is a wrap. Thank you very much.